That's it. We're live. Woohoo! Hey, players.
Players, we are very excited. Now, you're probably thinking, Henry, you always say that you're excited for a live stream.
That's true.
Both things can be true. I am always excited, but I am particularly excited about this live stream. You may have noticed that I have a different on-screen partner. Sean, please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Sean. I'm one of the player reps here at Kano. Actually, players may recognize me because our first ever live stream was you and I introducing a new feature many moons ago.
Ah,
many moons ago.
I thought you looked familiar.
Yeah, I sit right beside you.
Not every day.
That's true. Yeah, so welcome to our almost St. Patrick's Day live stream.
We're almost there. Now, this is a particularly happy holiday for me because my birthday is actually on St. Patrick's Day. It's March 17th. And because I am short and have red hair, it seems very appropriate that that would be my birthday. I'm not Irish, but it's always held a special place in my heart. But also what's held a special place in my heart is that we have a ton of content to go through and update all our players on the changes we've been making.
Yeah, so we'll jump right into it because I have a feeling there's enough that this will take quite some time.
Right.
But
we don't want to rush over everything.
No, I won't rush.
Every single thing we have to talk about today is of the utmost importance, especially the fact that it's my birthday.
Yeah, that's on here. I do have a script, so I'm not going to miss anything. There's some notes, bullet points.
I also have a script.
First one.
Wait a minute. The note here on the script says, get new co-host for Sean.
Ouch.
I feel like we should have cut that out. Okay, okay. Thanks, Sean. I got the hint.
In?
But right now, it is too late for Sean to find another co-host, so we're going to get right into it. Sean, what's the first thing that we want to show players about what's going on right now?
It is the return of one of my favorite events.
Yeah.
The Raid Shop.
Woo!
So for those players who are new or have never gotten to experience one of the Raid Shop events, just a quick rundown of it.
Yeah.
If Henry will jump in and he'll take on the raid boss a little bit on his own.
So on the mobile app, guys, on the homepage there, we're going to hit Fight Bosses, and we're going to fight the Ophidian Sect, and we're going to start banishing some snakes. And I'm going to go, Sean, as you remember from the last live stream, we've added in a slider up to 100 stamina. So we can really hit these raid bosses with some heavy damage, which is what I'm going to start doing right now.
And, okay, so in the actual raid, the players who have played a lot of raids will notice there's something that's slightly different about this raid. Up at the top, there's a little icon, a little R, a little ×2 boost. That's actually the Raid Shop token meter.
Oh.
So what's happening is every time you do an action, you build points towards getting a token.
Yeah. As you can see, guys, as I'm either power banishing or healing, I'm generating raid tokens.
Yeah.
Or progress towards raid tokens.
And these tokens, as you generate them, you can actually spend them in the Raid Shop.
Right.
Why don't you hop on over and show these?
Outstanding, guys.
Fine.
So all you do is click on the icon here, and it's going to bring us to the Raid Shop. Man, this looks slick.
It is quite nice.
Yeah.
So there's, in the Raid Shop themselves, if you go all the way, we'll start from the bottom up. We'll go from the bottom down.
Sure.
So you take these tokens, and you can actually spend them on items. And as players will see, the items get progressively better as you go up kind of the tier. And this time around, we actually have a premium item, which are even stronger than the superior items that you typically find.
Outstanding.
We also have these raid loot cases, and inside the loot cases, there's actually a shot at premium items and superior items. So pretty high value item there.
And Sean, what's great about this is that players are just going to naturally get this by fighting the raid bosses as per usual. They don't have to. They don't have to do anything differently. They're already going to be generating raid tokens on their own.
So typically, it's every 1,000 actions will get you one token. And so if you're using the 100 stamina attack as you are, you're actually generating 100 towards that.
Showing that raid boss. Who's boss? Yeah. Yeah, sure.
But you actually have a bonus, and we can actually show them there.
What?
You can spend some FP to get a limited time bonus to how quickly you generate these actions towards a token.
So we can see that right here. It's either going to be a 1 hour, 2 hour, or 4 hour boost.
Yeah, and as a little kind of fun fact. So when you're doing these 100 stamina attacks, with the boost, you're actually getting 200, so it only takes a handful of hits to gain a token.
Yeah. So if you're, we want players to really maximize their output. You want to get one of these boosts.
And I'm expecting to see players kind of more than ever gain just a ton of tokens because of the 100 stamina change.
That's what I want to see.
Which is, it's been pretty great. Yeah, and that's kind of the raid shop as an overview. So for players who've never experienced it, when you jump into a raid, you'll start accumulating these points towards a token.
Yep.
Every time you get tokens, you purchase an item. Every time you actually purchase an item, it'll go up in price slightly.
So here we can see here. So I'm going to grab one of these guys here. And now we can see that the cost has increased from 10 tokens to 20 tokens.
So most players will probably want to spread around what they're buying, but then once you find it and you're like, oh, I want that item, there's one item there that has 700 attack, right? And so if that's the one you want, then you're just going to invest in points in there. Totally depends on your build. And yeah, that's the raid shop. It's one of my favorite events because you're always working towards something no matter what you're doing. You can help a friend, even because sometimes I'll be in your raids and I'm not going to hit the maximum. Like, I'm not going to be the one with the most actions. Right. So I sometimes am like, oh man, like, I wish Henry didn't do so much. So this way I'm still always building up, even if I'm helping you or Moen or any of the other gang.
And what's really handy is here at the raid shop, guys, you can see when the event ends and how long your boost is.
Yes. So you only have 2 hours left on that boost.
Well, maybe I have more.
3 hours.
I have purchased an hour more of raid boost. All right, Sean. Well, that sounds great. Let's move on. Surely we've got other things to talk about.
We do.
Great.
Oh, hey, it looks like when we move around, this camera refocuses.
This is a problem for me. I love moving around. Okay, we're going to try and remain as still as statues.
The next
Are you good at ventriloquism? Can we move? Oh, I can't do...
No.
I can't do any of that. I can just do it like this. Oh,
hey, that was really good.
Stop. Wow. Stop. Come on. Let's move on.
The next one on our list. So we recently had a Syndicate quest.
We did.
And there was a change to the medium and the hard crates, specifically the FP payout structure.
Right.
So we got a lot of feedback from previous Syndicate quests from players.
That we did.
Sometimes a player would do... They felt like they invested way more. They did way more towards completing a quest than some of their guild mates or syndicate mates. And because at the end, the FP that was rewarded was random, sometimes someone who did a little bit less, or very like 0%, would get more FP than a player who did maybe 10% of the quest.
Yeah, not quite fair.
Yeah, so we got a lot of feedback around that, and so we agreed and we made the change. So we have gone ahead and actually made another change to it. In this most recent one, there was a minimum. You had to do 2% to even qualify to get FP on a chest. Right. But now that's removed. It's completely done based on your contribution. Right. So if you did only 1%, that's the contribution amount you'll get from FP. Okay. But to be clear, it's only the FP. It's not all the other stuff in the crate.
You get other stuff for completing the quest.
Yeah. So even if you were like, oh man, I don't really want to do this quest, I don't have the time, whatever the situation was, if you did 0, you're still getting the quest if your syndicate could do it. Right. You just owe all your syndicate members a beer. Like they did all the work.
Not so bad. Not so bad.
That's really the kind of a bigger change with the syndicate quest, and I feel it's in the right direction where we got a lot of feedback around it. We also felt we agree, and so we made changes. So if you do have feedback around a feature that you like or that you want changed or see changed, these are the guys to reach out to.
Absolutely. And we should mention that we loved the amount of player engagement on the Syndicate quests. These were our most popular. We had the most quests done, which was really exciting to see. But that being said, we also really appreciated all the feedback we got from players in tickets or otherwise. So let that be a lesson to all you players. If you're unhappy with a feature or you like a feature, please let us know. We make a lot of our decisions based solely on what we hear from you, so don't be a stranger.
Yeah. That kind of goes into our... Doesn't really... You know what it does? It does go right into our next point.
Transition time.
Segues are easy. So the next one is another feature that we got a lot of feedback on.
No, Sean, you love this feature.
I do.
Yeah.
I truly love this feature because I am currently the reigning champion in the office.
That's true. Really, we should get you to demonstrate this. but I am going to demonstrate it.
The phone's all the way. It's so difficult to reach.
Players, we've got. It's true. It's on this side of the table. You can't possibly reach over there.
No.
Players, we have really exciting news. We now have Battle Royale, one of our most innovative and cool features for mobile. But also, we have a practice mode, so players can play anytime they want now.
It's true.
Yeah.
So, not only did we got a lot of feedback around the previous Battle Royale ones, and one of them was players wanted more time just to get to grips and build strategies around Battle Royale.
Right.
Because when you're in the matches, it's such a fast-paced, like almost hectic.
It's
you don't know what's going on.
It's
right?
very different from our other features too. It requires a lot of strategy. It's in real time. Yeah. And so we decided that the best way to do this was to be able to give players the ability to try it out on their own until they're comfortable tackling other players. And
and we also, with that, another feedback we got was to add achievements to it. So we also added achievements with this practice mode.
Whoa, Sean, we are off here. So guys, I don't like Mobster 7. Mobster 7's running away. We have a great tutorial for Battle Royale as well. So make sure to check that out if you're uncertain about the rules. But essentially what you're trying to do is be the last man or woman standing. And you do that by, you can see all the health with all these other mobsters here. You want to stay alive by healing, by using your stamina effectively, by running away, or not retreating, strategically running away at times. I'm going to use one of my 5 health kits here to heal up, and you can get a lot of different items that will help you. Look, I got to equip my item here, Sean. I've got to get my MK1 chest plate.
So for the we do have a kind of a tutorial for players. It's from the previous mode, so I have to make a little update to it.
Okay.
Because there's been changes based on players' feedback.
Sean, I killed a guy. Oh,
you nailed it. Nice.
Now Mobster 41 shall feel my wrath.
So kind of the theme right now is based on player feedback. We added these achievements, we added this new mode, and we changed some of the mode. And we're actually going to be launching the full version of Battle Royale is going to be coming out.
What?
And during this new Battle Royale mode...
That's exciting, Sean.
It is. It's actually quite exciting.
It's thrilling.
Because
like this feature.
During this new mode, players can actually use stamina, and then they can use stamina to enter the match, and when they're playing, they can actually get some great rewards, and there is going to be new achievements.
Whoa.
So not only is it going to be the loot cases you can get, the items you can get, it's going to be experience.
Right.
And it's going to take stamina to get into the match.
Outstanding. Not FP. It'll be stamina.
Correct.
You have to spend stamina to buy in. Yeah. Excellent. Excellent. I think players are really going to love this feature, Sean, if they haven't tried it out already, going into practice mode. I know, I'm on fire. And everyone, I want to let you know that we had a practice run, and Sean was very disappointed with my performance.
You were doing bad.
So really, I'm just doing this to impress him, and I think it's working.
You're doing really well. Yeah.
Now, these are not other players.
Vitality.
I'm out of vitality. Oh, sorry. Yep, sorry.
You got to watch my practice video.
No, you're right. I do. Sorry. And I did say stamina earlier. I meant vitality. I beg your pardon. But this is just terrific. And the mobile team's done such a great job. It looks great. It runs great.
We're gonna have to move on with this live stream.
Oh, but I just got the frying pan. Okay,
I moved off.
So players, what you want to do now is just hit the X in the top right-hand corner, and that will leave the match.
Yeah.
But that's terrific. We definitely encourage players to give this a try, and more updates are coming.
Yeah, more updates to the Battle Royale mode.
Yeah.
So again, if you're actually playing the practice mode right now and you have feedback around that, kind of the theme here is send in the feedback.
Yes, let us know.
If you want to see changes, you want to see improvements, you want stuff.
If you want no changes, if you think it's the best thing since sliced bread, let us know.
That's fair. We do get that. Those are. I think people don't feel obligated to write in when they love something. They feel more obligated when they're like, I wish this was different.
I want to hear both.
Yeah.
We want to hear both. We want to make sure that we know how you feel about certain things so we can make changes accordingly.
Well, the next thing on our list.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
St. Patrick's Day sale.
Woo!
Oh, sorry.
I gotta. There we go.
Hey. Look at the art here. Our team did a bang-up job on
Absolutely.
This
oh, this looks great. I will say the guy right here doesn't really look like us. Didn't they promise they would model?
Can you point at him again?
Right here. Well, right.
That's tough, right?
I'm just gonna rub his head for good luck.
Yeah, nice.
There we go. They keep promising us that we will be models for the next character, but they never quite get around to it. You know what it is? If we were in game, players would feel bad about attacking them.
That's true.
That's probably why they don't want us in there. No.
So we're having a St. Valentine's Day sale. This is a new one for
St. Patrick's Day sale.
Sorry, did I say St. Valentine's?
Valentine's Day sale was so good that I don't blame you for wanting to bring it up again. We had such tremendous success and appreciation from players for that sale that we wanted to do another one. Except instead of February and pink, we've got March and green. St. Patrick's Day sale.
This is actually a new one for us as well. We don't typically do one during St. Patrick's Day.
I don't believe so. No, this is new and exciting.
And it starts on Friday?
Yes.
March 13th at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And
Specifically Pacific Standard Time.
Did I screw that up again?
You didn't screw it up. You just said specific. You were getting to it, and I just cut in. Specifically, it's starting at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time this Friday, March 13th.
Yeah, and it ends on Sunday. Same time, 9 a.m.
Right.
Specifically Pacific.
You could say that players have a limited time to take advantage of the sale.
That's true.
Yeah. So I hope you have some free time this weekend. You can grab some great items and batches of FP for a great deal.
And for those of you who actually know a little bit more about St. Patrick, everything is snake themed. Not everybody knows the history of St. Patrick.
Yes, he banished all the snakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You looked it up, didn't you?
You
Googled really quick, didn't you?
I'm glad there isn't a quiz on what St. Patrick did, because I think that's the extent of my knowledge, and my birthday lies on St. Patrick's Day. So I should know more. It's my own fault.
That's okay.
Yeah.
We have a few more little updates to go.
Tidbits.
Little ones to go.
Yeah.
So what else was new this month?
What else is new?
So we've done a lot. There's been a lot of things, like the features, the Battle Royale.
Yeah.
We've also launched some new crates. Those are already out and available.
I love crates.
There's a really good item in there. Personally, one of my favorite looking ones, there's an axe in there that some players will notice.
Nice.
I'm a big fan of axes. If anyone has seen me in Viking Clan,
yes,
that is a big theme of my character.
Right.
A big one. So speaking of changes, we are switching over the forums to be a read-only mode because we're kind of pushing everything more towards our blog and then more video updates, and we're going to try and do just a bit more kind of modern reach-outs to players.
Yeah.
So the forums are being switched over to read-only on March 22nd.
March 22nd. Big day. Big day. And I'll tell you why. We'll tell you why in a second.
Well, and the other thing for March 22nd, we can just go into it.
Sure.
We'll skip the one. I'll go back.
Sure.
I'll double back.
Yeah, that's fine.
The other thing that's happening on March 22nd is, for us, we're switching over our internal support tools, like the ticket system that you guys, that the players
ticket platform.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
So we're switching over because basically, with the growth of the game, with more players coming, we've noticed that our older ticket system is quite limited in some areas. So
not quite up to the task.
Yeah,
so,
it just doesn't have, on our end, the back end side doesn't have as much integration as we'd like. Right. So this new one is actually quite flexible, and players start seeing some really cool integration, especially with our FAQ, and we can embed videos and pictures and just make a better experience for players who are looking to get assistance.
Agreed. The great thing is that players are not going to see a massive difference in terms of reporting another player or contacting us if you need any help. What they are going to see, especially on mobile, is a massively improved FAQ.
Yes.
So some of the articles on that in the knowledge base previously haven't been updated in quite some time. We spend a lot of time in terms of updating that with modern language and updates to the game and things like that. And we really hope that this will help new players, but also experienced players who maybe have a question about a feature and maybe they just want to know this second. And that's one of the benefits. You're going to really like how this layout looks with that, and we're thrilled. It's great. We have until March 22nd. In terms of switching over. So on the existing ticketing platform, if you have anything in your saved tickets that you would like to keep, some information or tips from us or whatever, make sure to copy that now, because we only have 11 more days in which you can do that.
Whoa. March 22nd is coming quick.
It is coming quick. That's a big day. We're really excited about that one. Another thing we should mention, I'd be remiss if I mentioned, because it's a new ticketing platform, everybody, our responses are going to go to your email inbox.
Oh, yes.
Just make sure that we're whitelisted, meaning if you send in a ticket and you don't hear back from us right away, just double check your junk and spam folders. Our response may have gone in there, and just make sure that we're whitelisted, that we allowed our responses to go to your inbox. And we should get back to you within 24 to 48 hours. We try and respond to players as quickly as we can. Should mention that this new system should enable us to respond a little bit more quickly as well.
Yeah, just another part of the back end. It's just a little quicker.
Yeah.
Gosh, the only other thing is we every 2 weeks we launch kind of updates to the mobile app.
Yes.
So if you don't have the latest version of the app, you should get it because there'll be bug fixes and just small updates and kind of just general improvements.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you're ever wondering if you see a bug or something, you may want to just update your app, and that might likely resolve it.
As of the recording of this live stream, our most updated version is 3.5. So correct. You want to get 3.5 as soon as possible.
Okay. I think that is... We flew through that list.
We did. There's so much to talk about and so many exciting things that time really does fly. And now we're on to trivia. Whoa. And I'm sure there are some players out there that want to win 25 FP pretty easily.
Okay, so let's clarify the rules.
Let's clarify the rules. Can I win?
You cannot win.
Nah.
Players can win.
I know that.
There are going to be 3 prizes given out of 25 FP each. You can only win once. You can answer as many times as you want, but you can only win once.
Right.
And it's the first one to answer the question. We will give them out, and we have...
Moen is standing by to reward those players.
So we're just going to go through the questions. We're going to drop each question, kind of give a little minute.
Yep.
Next one. We're not going to look at the answers. We're going to let Moen pick the winners who answered first.
Yes.
So let's get started.
And no complimenting me in hopes that I'll give you the prize. I had quite a few, although, you know what, I wouldn't mind a few compliments. But that doesn't mean I'm going to, give you 25 FP. You've got to get the answer correct.
If you compliment me, I might slide you.
We are suckers for compliments.
I'm a real sucker for that.
All right, moving on. Sean,
okay.
What is the first question?
First question. What is the first available property in Mob Wars LCN? The first property ever. First one you buy. Many of our longtime players probably have not visited this property in a long time.
I'm trying to think of my best thinking face. Maybe it's the...
that is a good one.
I'm going to try and get in camera here. What?
I like the finger, or the glasses.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Yes. We both have glasses, so we have a lot of options in terms of thinking and looking smart.
Yeah.
Right. Yes, we can do that. Perhaps we could take them off and.
I think that's enough time for someone to get that.
What could that be? Yes. Yes. How much time is required? Yes.
Next one.
You ready? You have more of a beard, so you have more options. Because
I could do this.
You can sort of do this, right? Yeah. Yes, yes. The sign of a true philosopher.
A true intellectual. Speaking of, only the highest intellectuals will get this one.
Only the best.
Only the best. So, we actually showed it off already today in this live stream.
We did.
And Henry actually yelled out how many there were.
I don't know about yelled, but I do project.
It was
I've been told I'm a little too noisy.
It was definitely a panic.
Yes.
So the question is, how many medkits do you start with in the Battle Royale practice mode?
How many? I did mention how many health kits you start out with when I used one when somebody was attacking me in Battle Royale practice mode. You may remember that because it was only a few moments ago.
It was.
I'm sure somebody was paying attention. I'll give it a hint. The answer is a number.
Ooh, that's a good answer.
Yes, and it's less than 1,000.
Good answer.
Yes. Well,
really narrowing it down for
you mean good hint?
Good hint.
Yeah, I don't want to give out the answer yet.
Next one. Ready? Last question.
We're flying by, Sean.
Last question.
We got the last one. I don't want trivia to end.
I know. I
love trivia.
Should we start making these 4?
Maybe.
If we get enough comments about making it to 4, we'll do 4.
Right.
Next question. Last question. Name 3 of the level 1 characters you can start with in Mob Wars LCN. Now, those are when you look at change your character and you go all the way to the bottom, the level 1s, there's 3 specific types. All the characters have types.
Yeah.
And the higher ones, those types have boosts.
Anyone who's played the game at all will have chosen one of these characters.
Yeah.
Now, for some players, that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Some of our players have been playing for 10 plus years, so they're going to have to really dig back. Or they could just, go to the player profile and
you
can check very easily. This is an open book test. We're not gonna be looking.
Those are the best tests.
Those are good tests, yeah, because you have something to reference.
So that's really it, everybody.
Yeah.
That's 3 trivia questions. All the updates. We updated the raid shops coming out. We have a St. Patrick's Day's sale coming out.
This weekend is going to be just one hell of a weekend. We've got so much going on. We've got the raid shop, got Battle Royale practice mode.
We're getting ready for your birthday.
Got the sale going on. We're getting ready for my birthday.
A huge event.
Forums are moving to read only. We've got more live streams coming. We've got a change to our ticketing platform in ways for players to reach out. We're updating our FAQ. We've got so many things going on.
And there's more. There's more coming down the pipeline. You know?
Always
kind of 3 steps ahead. So that's it, players. Thank you for those of you who tuned in. Thank you for those who answered the questions. Wait, the questions are over here, I think, on your side. Yeah, maybe they're on this side.
No, here. Here were the questions. We gotta get a green screen going on or something.
Thank you, and we'll talk to you guys next live stream. And remember to send in that feedback. This is someone sending in.
That's what we're here. This is how I type.
All right, and bye.
Bye, guys.